As a Latina in Montreal, I got a lot of compliments on my ethnicity, but the one that stood out the most was that I look like a celebrity. Can you guess who they said I look like? Hello my babes, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Karen, and if you're new, welcome. And in this channel I share my journey to leveling up. I share about my life. I vlog about my daily life. Oh my god, I have been saying day life. My everyday life. And I share my thoughts and my experiences with you guys basically. So in today's video, I thought that it might be fun to tell you guys the comments I got as a Latina when I used to live in Montreal. Now, if you are kind of sensitive with stereotypes and talking about ethnicity and all of that, I don't recommend you to watch this video because I'm going to touch on some stereotypes about Latina women and how we're perceived. So if you don't like that, you can check another video. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my background. Clearly, I look Latina. Well, for me, I do look Latina. My parents are a Mexican, so pretty much I am Mexican. Like, I think there's some Italian blood, like here and there, somewhere on my dad's side, I'm pretty sure, but mostly I am Mexican. But I was born in Canada, so I am Mexican-Canadian, like my heritage is Mexican, but my citizenship is Canadian, also Mexican because of my parents and because I've lived in Mexico for a long time. So when I used to live in Montreal, even though there are a lot of Latinas and Latino community in Montreal, I kept getting comments about my Latin ethnicity basically. Some of the comments I got were mostly by men, but also I got comments from women. So some of the comments I got were,
"Oh my god, I love Latinas."
Or something like,
"You are a sexy Latina."
I don't know what it is with that, like everybody thinks that Latina women, we are sexy all the time. Like we just wake up and are like,
yes.
And like that everything we do, like we do it like so passionately and sexy and
"Oh my god, Alejandro,"
and things like that. I don't know why we're perceived like this, but yeah, I was told a lot of times that I was sexy just because I am Latina. I consider myself more like the cute type more than sexy, so it was weird for me like hearing that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being sexy, I just don't think I'm sexy or that sexy. Another comment I got a lot is,
"I bet you have great dancing moves."
This also is like super, I mean, a lot of people think that we like are dancing all the time, and it is kind of true to some extent. Like, yes, for example in Mexico, like when we go to parties we tend to dance a lot. It's like part of the culture, but not everybody likes dancing. Like, we kind of know, at least all the people that I know from Mexico, we kind of know how to move because like your family kind of teaches you, but there are people that their family never taught them, so they don't dance. So it is common to know how to move, but not all Latinas are good dancers, and not all Latinas can dance to salsa or to cumbias or cha-cha-cha or things like that. Like, not all of us can. This one was funny for me also. I heard a lot also.
Oh my god, your English is so good and your French is good too. Like, where did you learn that?
Yeah, I love languages, and yes, English is not my first language. I can speak it fluently, but I worked a lot to be able to speak English like this. I mean, it is easy for me. I have like, I don't know, like the skills to learn languages easily, and I am good at kind of, I don't know, like not having an accent that's strong, I guess. So that's why like I kept getting that compliment. To be honest, I never got offended because of those comments. Like, for me, it's a compliment hearing from somebody who their first language is English that I'm good at it. For me, it's a big compliment being told that I speak a language correctly by someone who speaks that language. But also I use it to my advantage, that it doesn't seem that I speak English so fluently, knowing that I come from Mexico, because sometimes when men try to flirt with me at clubs and I just didn't want to like talk to them, I would pretend that I don't speak English and that I don't speak French or anything. Like, I would just start speaking in Spanish like super fast, and they would just go away. Another comment that was so common, it was especially like when I introduced myself and I was like, I am Mexican, they would be like,
You don't look Mexican to me. I mean, you look Latina, but you don't look Mexican to me.
and I don't know, it was funny because a lot of the people that I was surrounded by thought that in Mexico, like, all Mexicans are tanned, and that like our skin cannot be light or white. And there are a lot of Mexicans like that their heritage is completely Mexican. I mean, I'm not saying that completely. We are all mixed from different races, but what I'm saying is that there are a lot of Mexicans who are Mexicans, born and raised in Mexico with Mexican parents, that are blonde, that have blue eyes, that have green eyes. And it was so funny to me that just because of the fact that my skin is not tanned, they said that I didn't look that Mexican. This one, I don't know why, like, we people find other languages sexy. For example, me, I find French really sexy, or British English for me is like, so sexy. And in Montreal, a lot of people told me that Spanish was sexy. And for me, because it is like my first language, the language that I speak with my family and with my friends from Mexico, like, for me, Spanish is like normal, like the. And they used to tell me a lot, like, oh my god,
please speak Spanish. Like, Spanish is just so sexy. Like, say something.
And I would say things normally, like, I don't know, hola, ¿cómo estás? Esta es mi voz en español. No sé, no sé qué más decir. Things like that. And they would be like, oh my god, like, it sounds so sexy. And for me, it is just so normal. But I guess that it is because people find sexy what they're not used to. So for me, like, French was so cute, so sexy. And for them was like, nah, French is nah. And for them, Spanish was like, wow, Spanish. And the comment that I just kept getting and getting, and it got me shook because I just didn't understand how did I get this comment so many times by so many different people. And this comment is,
Oh my god, you're so pretty. You look like Selena Gomez.
what? I mean, for me, I don't look anything like Selena Gomez. Like, nothing. I mean, she is beautiful, gorgeous. I love her, and I think she's so beautiful. I like her songs. I was a huge fan of Wizards of Waverly Place, and I think she has a sexy voice when speaking, but I don't think that I physically look like her. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please tell me if you have been told that you look like a celebrity, or like a person, or like, I don't know, a character, or even an animal. Like, there are people that do kind of look like animals. Please do tell me in the comments. I would like to read your stories and read your comments and your opinions. So yeah, I am sending you so much love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!